I'm Andy with ProGuitarShop.com, and I'm plugged into a Digitech RP1000. The RP1000 is designed to be used along with your current amp and effects, hence the term Integrated Effects Switching System. So what exactly does it switch? The Stomp Loop lets you switch in and out your own chain of effects with one easy button. The RP1000 can also switch between your amp's preamp section and modeled preamps, and this is easily done by routing it into your amp's effects loop. And while you have that effects loop patched in, you can still place delays and genuine lexicon reverbs in the post section. The amp loop button instantly bypasses any preamp models and gives you back the sound of your own amp instantly. Although it still allows you to use every effect the RP1000 has to offer, including vintage and boutique stomp boxes. And for a more global change, the amp cabinet bypass button disables any amp or cabinet modeling, even if the preset is using one. This is perfect for a live setup if you want to use the presets and always keep the tone of your amp intact. Next, let's go over the Stomp Loop, which lets you incorporate your own effects into the RP1000. In this example, I'll use the Plexi for a rhythm tone, and switch on the carbon copy and the OCD at once with the Stomp Loop switch. When you use the RP1000 in your effects loop, you could bypass your amp's preamp stage and transform this Plexi into a 65 twin reverb, for instance. First, here's the complete Marshall, which I've saved to preset number 5. So you've seen how this system can clean up a Marshall. Let's go the other direction and transform it into a Mesa Boogie triple rectifier. Notice in this preset I've activated the Stomp Loop for extra grit and a little chorus. And Digitech has definitely done their homework on the amp modeling. Here's a Chimey AC30. Along with amp modeling, there's a whole list of stomp boxes to choose from. Here's a cranked up AC15 with an OCD assigned to the distortion patch. dive deeper into the RP1000's internal effects. First is a compressor based on the Boss CS2, and driving the front end of the Plexi is a fuzz based on the Big Muff Pi. And for post effects, I've used the Digitech Multi-Chorus and a Lexicon Hall Reverb. Well, that's the RP1000 from Digitech, and you can find it at ProGuitarShop.com. Thanks for watching.